package. I don't think I do, but I still will. So, everybody knows Gentle Monster is probably one of my favorite brands. When I saw the recent Margiela collection, gagged just like everyone else. So this is obviously very special, and I'm so happy they sent it to me. So let's open it. Actually, I've opened it like 10 times already. Obviously, I couldn't wait. So the first thing when you open up, the eyewear is upside down. And we're going to do another take because this deserves a perfect introduction. So when you open it up, it comes on this leather padding. And here's the first eyewear. I think this is the ones that they're focusing on. And this one is made out of leather. It even says here, this collection features eyewear enclosed in authentic leather. Look at that. It obviously has the Margiela signature marking on the side, also stitched in. This is how it looks on me. I am not sure if this is for sale. I'm not sure. I'm sure they sell this model. I'm just not sure if the packaging is for sale. Another thing I'm not sure if it's for sale or not is this model that comes in the silver Margiela pouch. It's so soft. Now this model is cray cray. It's the best of both worlds. So it actually an eyewear that does not have temples. It has sort of things on the side that hold your eyewear in place without the need for temples. And it is not uncomfortable at all. Like, it's actually pretty comfortable. If anything, this is kind of even more comfortable than having it with temples. It does not fall at all. I'm not sure if these ones are for sale. If they're not, I'm so sorry guys, but it has rubber framing. So all of this is rubber. It's quite elastic. Like, honestly, it feels very, very durable. Then next up, we have these optical ones that they look, I'm so happy they sent me these. They somehow, every single time they send me stuff, they somehow know what is gonna suit me, because I don't think I would be brave enough to pick these up by myself, but they picked it so well. I feel like it looks so good on me. It's very retro. It's honestly, the optical eyewear is very in trend now. So these ones I'm gonna be wearing a lot. And then last ones also come in this super soft white pouch. And they are also leather ones. And I prefer this shape because it looks better on my face. It's a bit more of a cat eye shape. So they're a bit stretched out, like oval and stretched out. And I think they look super good. I had the audacity to ask them to send me also models that I really love. One of them is, it's not from this collection, it's from another collection. It's these ones that are called Pinot. They have slightly tinted yellowish lenses. And as I said, this kind of like optical vibe is really, really in lately. And I really been wanting to try it out because I've never had any of this kind of eyewear before. So I asked them for these ones. And then also there's two other models that I got. Let me show you. Then we've got these ones, which are called Vonzo. And another thing, I would not pick these up by myself, but they said that they think it would look good on me, so, and they were right, as always. It's a bit of a Harry Potter vibe. Honestly, these are all optical, but they're so different and they give such different vibes. And last but ones are these ones that I love so much. I can't tell you the name because, oh, Bold. These are from Back to School collection, and oh my god, these are such a vibe. These are like the Office Siren vibe, but make it men's edition. So yeah, that's it for my Gentle Monster unboxing. This is my first video inside a car. Like, I always watch people record inside the car and it looks so fun, and now it's my turn to try. So yeah, recording live from my new car, as you can see. By the way, I got this thing. It's what do you call them in English? Like, you know, when your face is very oily, you have those papers to take away the oil. This is it, but it's like a roll. It's like a roll-on kind of thing. So you literally just take it and you kind of roll on your oily areas. And look at that. Isn't this crazy? I got this car, which is honestly the best car out of all the... Oh, it's gonna be shaking. Oh, it's gonna be shaking. Great. Okay, let me get on the highway and then we resume this chat.
辅助驾驶已退出。
Yeah, it talks to me. It talks a lot. You can also voice control it, but also in Mandarin. And my Mandarin obviously is not as good. Like, you can go like, Li Xiang L7.
下午好，星星。
打开右手边窗. Like, I told it to open a window and it just opened the window.
注意哦，副驾车窗正在下降哦。
Although I don't know how to ask it to close it for me, so I'm just gonna have to manually do it. My Mandarin is like half Cantonese, half Mandarin. It's what Cantonese people do when they pretend that they speak Mandarin.
如果你的广东话及香港、澳门和部分广东地区所说的 Cantonese 是用 Mandarin 或 Cantonese 字母注音的，
Okay.
而且使用了如 Kala 之类的广东话词汇。
I did
你
not.
说的 My Mandarin is like half Cantonese 就可以解释为我的普通话、国语夹杂着一半的广东话方言词汇的
理
形式。
想东西，谢谢。So stop.
例如，他们可能会这样说 I'll be in your country for half a year. I'll be in 和 in your country 是普通话注音。
No, stop.
Haven't-
Oh my god. You know, I'm probably gonna be blinded by this lighting, but at least it looks good on camera. I don't know if it managed to record anything while I was driving and explaining about the car, because it was like very, very shaky, but let me go again. Basically what I was saying is I'm a newbie driver. This is my first car, so I'm not very good at driving, obviously, as I'm just learning. Learning fast, but still learning. And you know, I sat on those like other cars and there's just so many buttons and they're not named. They're just like, good luck. Literally sit in the car and like, good luck understanding what this whole thing is about. So I couldn't understand any of it. I don't have experience with cars, so I'm like, holy shit. And then there was this car that I saw on TikTok like ages ago and I was like, wow, what is that? That looks very gadgety. That looks very futuristic. Turns out that this supercar was a Li Xiang L7 or L9. Basically Li Xiang, which is a Chinese brand. And if you think like, oh my god, Chinese, shut up. You've got a thing coming. Honestly, China is destroying it. Like, they are so good. This car, I'm sorry, it's no joke. This car is absolutely no joke. Sorry, I just got food I'm gonna be eating at the same time. Anyway, this car is no joke. It's so good. It's very gadgety. It has like this huge 2 screens in the front seat, which everything is controlled from. It's very easy for me to understand because it's very tech and I like tech and I've always enjoyed buying gadgets like cameras, phones, you know, like smart home appliances and shit like that. And actually my favorite part is figuring it out and utilizing all the functions that it has. Speaking of functions that this car has, autopilot. I told you I can't drive. Like, I'm a newbie, so it basically does it for me. Auto parking. Literally, you just in the parking slot, it searches for the parking space, then you just press park and it literally parks for you. You don't need to know shit. I don't even understand why I waited 2 years to get my driver's license and I've gone through so much hustle in Hong Kong. It was completely not worth it. The car does everything. I don't need to know shit. When it comes to like other tech stuff. I don't really know. I'm not really good, like horsepowers, I'm not really sure. This car is a hybrid. I'm not sure hybrid of what, like a horse and a car probably, but I don't know any tech stuff, as in like car stuff that it has to offer, but I do know that it has a pretty interior. Oh, my favorite part about this is that I fit inside the car. Like, I'm a big boy and cars are pretty small. This car is big. Like, I fit in. I feel comfortable. It's very spacious at the back. Oof, I love the back. I'm obsessed with this car. That's all I can say. I just got myself lunch, which I'm gonna have right now, and then I'm gonna head to the gym.
So actually, since going to Fashion Week, I got very inspired, but also got a lot of insecurities. One of them, obviously, like body issues. Because you go there and you see all these models, and they always have the perfect body shape. And then no matter how good you look, you'll still feel like rubbish. So when I came back, I decided to give myself what I call accountability book, which is basically a book where I write like everything that I eat in a day, like absolutely everything, like every drink, every coffee, every single meal. So I write it down here. I also write down the weight with which I wake up. So like I wake up, I go to the toilet, I weigh myself, I write it down, and then I keep on writing whatever I eat in a day. But then also I kind of write my reps and the weight that I do at the gym, because I feel like that way I'm competing with myself. So my memory is very bad. I don't remember how much I lift. So now instead, every single time I go to the gym and I lift a weight, like I write down how much I lift and how many reps I do. And then the next time I go to the gym, maybe not the next time, but like within like a week or two, I try to add, even if it's a bit, I just try to add a bit more every single time. And I feel like that way I'm somehow like progressing and getting somewhere rather than just blindly lifting whatever weight I feel like that day. Do you know what I mean? Like even if I don't have the energy, but I see that last week I did a certain weight, I cannot go below. I'm just competitive like that, even if it means competing with yourself. So that's been working pretty well.
So I have a very special unboxing today. I have Tamburins perfume and perfume soap tray set. Now, the reason this is special is there's a few reasons. Number one is Tamburins, for those that don't know, it's a Korean brand. It's kind of like Gentle Monster sisters by the same group. They have Gentle Monster and they also have Tamburins, and they have Nodake, which is a coffee shop and like a slash cake situation. And everything they do is spectacular. It's so different to anything I've ever seen, and I've been following them for a very long time. The problem is Tamburins you can only buy in Korea, and Nodaki you can also only go to in Korea, unlike Gentle Monster. But here comes the second reason. I've never been to Korea, so obviously I wasn't able to get my hands on it. The way I got my hands on these is even more special because it was one of my fans that gifted it to me, which usually, like, if it's expensive presents from fans, I don't like it because I feel very guilty for like people spending money on me. But like in this case, I was first very mad because I was like, why did you spend the money? But then I was also like super happy because like It's very nice to have people that like you also like the same things. Of course, ideally, I would want to go to Korea and go there myself, but until then, I have this. So special thank you to Sylvia. I love you so much. Thank you for this gift. So the first thing is the perfume. And when you open it up, it's giving egg. It's super cute. Come on, this for perfume packaging is so sleek and so chic. Textured stone texture. And this scent is called Holy Metal, but I just call it Holy Shit. And it has notes of pumpkin, wood salt, beach. I'm not really good with detecting like smells that are inside a perfume, but I'm pretty good at drawing a picture that comes to my head whenever I smell the perfume. So I'm gonna be painting a picture like that for my shorts on YouTube, so watch out for that. Oh god, it smells very different from when you smell it like that. So that's number one. And number two is this, which actually quite confused me because I'm not sure what it is, but it has this little tray. And then it also has this, which is the soap, I guess. Honestly, I mean, I treat these as art pieces. I really have no idea how can you bring yourself to wash your dirty hands with this stuff. I guess it's supposed to chill like that. Come on. Come on. Who else does this? Nobody else does this. Can you tell me what is the issue with eating alone? I feel like people make it such a big deal, like going to restaurants by yourself, especially like fancy restaurants, and having meals by yourself. It's kind of like a taboo for people, because sometimes when I go to eat with people, I can't actually enjoy the food. But when I'm alone having it, I feel like I'm enjoying it much more because I have no one to talk to and I'm kind of concentrating on the food. So today I actually have a little photo shoot that I organized for myself. Now I'm just having breakfast and then I'm gonna head out.